All right, let's go ahead and take a look at problems 9 from the team round here. First off, in problem number 9, we got 20-digit positive integers and the digits sum to 23. All right, let's take a look at this. I've got, 20 spaces for digits. Here's the thing. If any of these digits are 0, then the product of the digits is going to be 0. So I don't need to worry about it, right? The only things I'm going to worry about are things that have positive digits in every one of these 20 spaces. Now, or 23, I'm sorry, yeah, 20 spaces. The smallest that those could be is a 1, and that already takes up 20 of our 23 sum. So if I put ones everywhere, that's it. All right, that doesn't give us 23, but that gives us 20 already. I've only got 3 extra numbers to play with. So let's talk about how I can arrange those 3 extra numbers. I could take that last digit and add 3 onto it, and I've got something that looks like this, right? So if I've got a bunch of ones, let's just talk about what happens in the last 3 digits, okay? Because uh, if I restrict my non-ones to those last 3, that's all I've got available, right? I can't have 4 digits that are not. So those first 17 all have to be 1. And when I say first 17, I am going to account for the ordering of the digits in a moment. But the first 17 are all going to be 1 in this scenario where I'm basically putting the digits in numerical order. So what have I got left? I got 17 digits that are all 1. That means I've got 3 digits left that add up to 6. So let's talk about it. I could have a 114. I could have, if 2 of them are 1s, then that's what I'm going to have. If one of them is a 1, then the other 2 have to add up to 5 and not be a 1. That's going to give me a 2 and a 3. And if none of them are 1s, then they all have to be 2s. All right. So first off, I have this first one, and let's talk about what the product is. I've got a bunch of 1s times 4. That's a 4. The second product is going to be a bunch of 1s times 2 times 3, which is 6. And the third product is going to be a bunch of 1s times 2, 2, 2. That's an 8. Okay, now how many of each of these do I have? Well, first off, for that first one, it's kind of easy, right? I've got 20 places where the 4 could be. But let me actually put it in combinations notation so we can be consistent here. The number of these is going to be 20, choose 1, right? Which is 20. There's 20 spaces for the 4. The bottom one, I've got 20 spaces, and I have to choose 3 of them to be 2s. So that's 20, choose 3. And then for the second one, I think the way I want to do this is to point out that I've got to place a 2 somewhere. So I'm not going to use combinations notation for that one, I suppose, because I think it might be easier to explain if I just say I've got to put the 2 somewhere. There's 20 possibilities for that. And then I have to put the 3. There's 19 remaining possibilities for that. Right. So all I have to do then is multiply across for each one of these and then add those up. So 4 times 20 is going to give me an 80. 20 times 19 is going to be 380, and then I multiply that by 6. So I need 380 times 6. 6 times 8 is 48, and then 6 times 3 is 18 plus a 4, which is 2280. And if I get the wrong answer, that's probably where it went wrong. So on the third one, 20 choose 3. Let's talk about how to do 20 choose 3. It's going to be 20 times 19 times 18. I'm going to put 3 terms on the top. Let me see if I can write that a little bit better. Put 3 terms on the top. And then on the bottom, we're going to have 3 factorial. So it's just a 6. Now the 18 and the 6 are going to cancel out to give me a 3. 19 times 3 is 57. When I multiply that by 2, I get 114. So this is, so that's going to give me 1140. And okay, let me just double check here. I think I might have gotten something messed up on this one too, because the answer's a lot more than what we have here. So let me just double check. Oh, I forgot to multiply by 8 with that 1140. So right, so we had 380 times 6 for this last one, which I did. My 20 choose 3 was 1140, but I have to multiply that times the 8 because that's the product for each of those. So 8 times 0 is 0, 8 times 4 is 32, and then 8 plus 3 is 11. And then I've got a 9120. And again, if I haven't made any arithmetic mistakes, we should end up with a correct answer here. 8 plus 8 plus 2 is 18. 2 plus 1 is 4. 9 plus 2 is 11. And the correct answer is 11,480.
This is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.